Welcome back, friends and fellow adventurers, for the 34th campaign episode of Cocked, a Real Play RPG podcast. Just a quick reminder, there are some big changes coming in the next few months here, such as a new one-shot, the release of the prequel episodes to our Patreon members. This is before we upgraded to our good recording equipment, so the sound is a little rough, not gonna lie. And last but not least, a new cast member will be joining the show. Back to the action for now, though. Last week, we left off as the party ran into what they have dubbed the Warden. Brakka has so far been able to contain the Warden with his usage of a Scroll of Confusion and his casting of Grease. Kadie was able to wrestle the Warden's axe out of his hand while he lay prone. However, the Warden was able to break out of his confusion and get to his feet at the end of the last session. So, without further delay, let's join the party in the fray. He started his turn in the grease, laying flat.
Mm-hmm. So he needs to make another dex save.
Right, that was my question.
Or a save, yeah.
Does he make,
What did I say?
Stave.
does he make another dex save here, or is it
enters or ends there?
So he can do something and then he has to...
So I'm going to say it uses 3/4 of his speed to stand up because he's in grease.
Okay.
Because it would take him a little bit more to stand up to fight against the grease to be able to stand. So he has 10 feet of movement. Kadie, you grabbed the axe, and you moved 15 feet away.
Yep.
So he turns and moves up to you.
Okay.
He's able to get to that point.
The fuck?
He moves 10 feet, so he's right next to you.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
And he's going to try slam attack. Ooh,
But
no.
Wait, is he still in the grease?
He stepped out of the grease.
Then he needs to take a dex
Yeah,
save.
you gotta do a dex save then.
Ends or enters.
Ends or enters.
Okay.
That's
He
weird,
stood
though.
up in it and then stepped out.
Really, yeah, it says
Yeah,
when the grace
that's-
appears, each
But
that's when
he's
it
actually,
appears.
he's not
So
going
it's
to
not
move
when
up to
you
you.
exit
No.
it?
When the creature
Oh,
enters
no.
or ends. Yeah, that's all it said.
To me, ends is exiting it. But, everybody,
So-
perception,
You are roughly 10 feet away from him right now. You see as he raises the hand that the keys were in, and you watch as the hand almost drops down beneath where it should be, and he attempts to use his net cannon.
What's a net cannon?
Does a 15 hit Kadie?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Uno momento.
For favor.
No, it'll be meets it beats it anyway, so go ahead.
Okay. So he points at you as you're moving with his arm, and a net shoots out. This net wraps around you, and you immediately drop. The axe that you were holding gets sucked to your chest as you're holding it, as you're trapped in netting, and you fall to the ground.
That's dumb.
Now, you do see that as the net wraps around you, there is a cable that extends out from the arm
I was gonna
to the net.
I mean, it makes more sense to have like a dex saving throw against that, though.
There's
Does it not?
no saving throw.
No. Okay.
You can free yourself using your action.
Yeah.
If you make a DC 10 strength check,
Okay.
or by dealing 5 slashing damage to the net.
You are holding a very large axe.
I mean, but if I can't move,
You do see as it reaches up and removes the cable from its hand, and it connects it to what looks like an anchor point on its chest. And the hand comes back up.
This thing has no emotion, so like watching the
construct.
life leave its eyes is not going to be a thing, which is going to be very disappointing
A card.
because I'm pissed.
Okay, I'm going to need some clarity
Jessica,
here.
it's
You
not
are
Kadie.
up.
Katie's like,
Right.
wait, what?
It is out of the moonbeam,
Right,
but just one square over.
right.
Kadie is 10 feet away. There is a 10-foot cable connecting the net that is around Kadie to the
Right.
construct.
Okay.
Pukk is out of the grease at the door. Brakka is prone in front of the
Should bring
prison
maps
cell
back.
door. in front of the prison cell door and helping Brakka up
Okay.
as a bonus action.
What?
He's using his bonus action from last round to help.
Okay. Man, this is going a different way than what I thought it was going to.
Right.
And Pukk has the keys.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because
that's right.
So yeah.
Damn it, Brakka. One job.
Hey, look,
One
I,
job.
look, I'm sorry. I've done a lot.
Damn.
If I had multiple arms, more than two, is there a way to like simultaneously do things, or is it still gonna be like one action to do? Never mind. Don't even answer it. I'm just gonna do it. Agard drops Moonbeam, and so how far away is he from me?
The construct is about 20 feet from you.
Drops Moonbeam.
Or no, I'm sorry, it's 10 feet away from you. Katie's right next to you, because you got 10 feet away from the construct, right?
Yeah,
Because you
right.
moved up. And
But I thought they
it
went
fell.
the other way, though. They came towards me.
No, you ran towards it after it fell, right?
It was already down when I
Right.
got there, and I
So-
stopped 10 feet away.
So it was 10 feet
and
away
they were
from
on the
you.
other side of me. On the other side of the construct, right?
But Katie ran up to it, took the axe, and then started running towards you.
Oh,
So it would have
towards
been
me.
next to you when
Okay.
when she got taken down.
Okay.
So directly to your right is Katie in a net with a cable connected back to it.
Okay. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
And I would say we could just let out the dragon, but there's no guarantee the dragon's gonna be like, "Ooh, I want to help."
Okay. Agar drops Moonbeam. That didn't cost anything to do that. He then wild shapes, hopefully. Let's roll on this. 18 is a CR1, so 18, so I'm good.
Yeah, you don't have to roll on your table. 18 passes.
He is, this might seem weird, but Agar wild shapes into a giant octopus.
Holy what?
Okay. I
And,
like it.
and immediately grapples the construct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, do
Okay.
you have to do your little table thing?
I just did. I rolled, and I got an 18,
nice,
so I'm good.
Nice.
I'm assuming it's right in front of me. So basically, he
So
drops Moonbeam, and then
He's kind of kitty corner from you.
Yeah.
But Katie is in the net, so you're able to kind of like go like
Right.
around her and over and
Mhm.
go straight to it. And
right.
is it a contested strength, or does it just have a straight
I
grapple?
mean, it's grapple. So
Let's do a contested strength. then.
Okay.
But he isn't looking at you directly. He is
Mhm.
focused on his axe and on Katie.
Mhm.
So I'm going to give him disadvantage on this contested strength check because he's
Okay.
not expecting it. And
Yep.
all of a sudden,
hitting this bitch with his own
octopus-
axe. So
Excuse
doing
me. Natural 20.
Well, it doesn't matter what I rolled in. You got it. You grapple, and we will say that because you got a natural 20, we're going to say he's completely restrained.
Yeah.
it. Nice.
He has to attempt to break the restrain and grapple before he can do anything.
Right. Since, again, this is why the multiple arms question came into play.
Mhm.
Since I was able to do that, would I be at all be able to, just with one of the other arms, push Brakka and the other, or what's his name?
Yeah,
Pukk out of the way
How do
from
you
the door?
Do you have 10 feet of reach with an octopus, or is it still 5? Because that's going to be the question.
15 feet of reach.
15
Oh,
feet?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to say as
Oh,
part
he's
of that,
it's a large beast, so
Yeah.
we're going to say as part of that grapple. So you know what? I'll give you an option
Okay.
because I kind of had an idea in my head.
Mhm.
You can either push Brakka into Pukk and get them out of the grease, or because you're grappling it, you can use the beak as an octopus to try to snap the cable that is connecting the net that Katie's in
Yeah.
to the construct. Because
Yeah, I'll do
in
that.
my mind, the way that you've wrapped around, the mouth is
Mhm.
kind of centered on the chest.
Yep.
So you'd be able to snap at it with the beak.
Yep.
So
I'll do that.
okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and
Like a bite attack, maybe?
yeah, I
It's
was
not.
I would say
I don't think it's. I only have tentacles, so I don't have a You tell me what you want to do.
What's the to hit for the tentacles?
It's a +5.
So we're going to do +5 for the bite.
That's a 18.
Okay, that definitely hits a rope.
Okay.
What is the damage for the tentacles? I'm going to say bite is usually 1d6.
Tentacle, it's 2d6 +3.
Okay, so we're going to say with the bite, it's...
like another d6?
Yeah,
okay.
2d6 +3.
Well, the minimum is 5 damage.
Why didn't you do the tentacle attack yet, though?
No, but we'll say the same thing for the bite. Just 2d6 +3.
So, wait, so total 4d6? So
No,
2 for the
just-
tentacles and then 2 for the beak?
Oh, that's right, because the grapple would still hurt him, right?
Right.
Yeah, so roll 4d6.
Okay. Oh.
So
That's a 5, a 5, a 6, and a 2.
So we're going to
18.
say the 2 5s are what hit him personally,
Okay.
and the 6 and the 2 are what hit the rope
Yes.
for the bite.
Right.
So he takes another 13 points of damage with
13,
the +3, and
Yep.
the rope takes 11.
Right.
So the rope snaps instantly
Okay.
as you chomp down on it with your beak.
Mhm.
Kadie, the net, it doesn't fall off you, but you feel where there was a pull in the center of it. Now it goes limp.
Mm.
Do you have any other actions?
No, that's everything.
Okay, so Brakka, you are up. You
That's
are
all.
in the
That's all I
grease,
So
laying
half my
there.
movement.
You just watched an octopus wrap around the construct,
Very confused.
and the
It's me, you know.
yeah.
you saw the line that was connected
Is
to the
it
net
blue?
drop to the floor.
Little ish. It's an octopus. It can change colors.
Right, yeah, there
Right.
you go.
Oh, that's
Camouflage. There you go. So Brakka, you said half his movement to get up.
Yes, half the movement to get up.
So Pukk still has the keys, right?
Yep.
He's gonna say to Pukk, I assume you know where your stuff is.
He's gonna reach out with the keys and say, "The door is at the end of the hallway. Go unlock it. I've got your friend."
Okay. He'll take the keys and step out of the grease. How far is the end of the hallway? Because he said like did he say to the left? Like at the end of the
It's about 150 to 170 feet from where you are right now.
Damn.
Okay. I'm gonna say to Pukk, it's a long way. Are you sure we can't just kill the warden here and then go get your stuff?
My weapon's going to be a lot more effective than this dagger, but I can cut the net at least. You go, unlock the armory. I'll be there in a minute.
Raga's gonna roll his eyes and start running. He's gonna say
It's that real reluctant. Just
he's gonna say under his breath, like, "I'm not built for running." then starts
I got little legs.
running as fast as he can. He's like doing the thing when he dashes, like running on all fours, like
Right.
a lizard.
oh yeah.
Give me a second. Let me see.
If I see a damn dragon with my passive, I might stop.
What's your passive?
I mean, it's not high. It's only 13.
Oh, okay.
He gets 100 feet down the hall. You just hear.
Rocket just dies.
No!
Right there.
My
He
God.
opens the small bag of holding into his bag of holding, and then just dips into the asteroid.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
I go ahead and take it
he
now.
goes sideways to the warden.
Always an
Always an
extra.
option.
So, Puck is after Brakka. So Brakka takes off down the hallway. Are you dashing? Are you moving the
Yeah.
45 feet, or are you just moving 50?
Dashing.
Okay.
I assume I took the keys, right?
Yes, he handed you the keys. Like, he stuck them out. He immediately turns, moves 5 feet to get within reach of Kadie, and he looks and he says, I promise, I'm just going to cut you out. And reaches down with the dagger that Brakka gave and starts cutting up on the net and coming up the axe, trying to use it basically so that the blade's nowhere near you. It's just sliding up the axe to cut you free and break out. I say like 10 to hit for a net.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I rolled a 17. So dagger is 1d4 plus dex, right?
Yeah.
So he cuts up in one motion, and the net just falls away from the top of you. So it's still kind of wrapped around your legs, but it's very loose. Like, you're able to stand up and run out of it. And he looks at you and he says, "The armory's at the end of the hallway. Meet us there." And just turns and takes off running. And he makes it about 30 feet, and he's about 15 feet behind Brakka, just full sprint, headed that way.
All right.
Kadie, you are up.
Also, for confusion, it doesn't say I have to see the creature. So, like, if I break line of sight with it, the spell will still be going.
Okay.
Oh, have we been rolling for that?
But what's the...
He has to roll
The distance
the next
to
turn.
cast it
He
is
rolled
90
last
feet.
turn.
Oh, just to cast.
And rolled a 10, so he was able to get up and use his normal
But did you do
actions.
a saving throw against it?
Oh, you're right. That's a 1.
Okay. Thank you.
That's a fail.
You know.
It's on there indefinitely now.
Yeah, so...
I mean, it's probably really confused now.
That's
because
what-
it's hugging an octopus.
Yeah.
that was 4 rounds,
4
right?
rounds, yeah.
What in the hell is happening?
So I'm out of the net, but I'm on the floor.
Right.
How far is the construct and the octopus in front of me?
So you would have to move 5 feet up to be within 5 feet of it. You're about 10 feet away.
Okay, so I need to get up.
So that's half your movement.
And then what do I see? I understand that he's grappling this thing, right? But is it to where he's literally covering the whole construct's body?
I mean, how big is the construct? What is the construct's size?
So the construct size is...
Because I want to hit this thing with its own axe.
Okay, so it has something twice as big as it.
Just all over.
All over it.
Okay.
I would say you're on the wrong side of it. If you were on the back side, you would probably have areas to hit. But because Agard
No, I don't want to.
is attached to the chest where
Yeah.
he clipped it, you really don't see much that you can hit right here.
Yeah, I don't want the option or
It would-
accidental option to
I'll,
hit you.
I'll put it this way. It would have a little bit more of a bump up to its armor class. And you would have a chance to hit Agard if you were swinging it from this side.
No, I know. I get that. I understand.
Okay.
I didn't want to.
No, I know. I hadn't said that yet. So
Oh,
I was just
okay.
letting you know.
Okay. Shit. No, I'm gonna just stay where I am.
You're going to stay where you are?
Yeah. Just
Nice.
in case.
Okay. So
Nice.
now the construct will make, well, first the confusion.
Yeah.
4.
Creature doesn't move or take actions.
Wow.
So it's just chilling.
So because it doesn't take actions, I'm not going to let it save against confusion again.
Okay.
'Cause that's what we ruled last time. That's what we decided, so I'm going to keep it consistent. So it doesn't get a chance to break out of confusion, and it goes back to the top of the round. So Agard, you are octopus form,
Mm-hmm.
suctioned to the construct, and just holding it there.
God, you
Okay.
sucky bastard.
So Agard is going to attempt to push the construct into the open cell now.
Okay.
Damn it,
So
So
if we can't take
he's
any
the
action or
whack it.
anything,
Probably.
I should just be able to shove it in there.
Son of a
I'm going to
bitch.
give it a contested roll as far as where it's at.
Okay.
Because you are going to have to push off the wall, but it's going to get disadvantage on its strength check.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It was rolled not to do any actions or anything.
Yeah, it got 2 2s, so it's really not going to matter.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, I didn't roll very well.
You know
but-
what? I think it should be a save.
No.
Did you roll higher than a 7?
I got a 13 total,
Yeah,
so I
so
didn't
it
roll
does-
very well.
So it doesn't matter. Even with the +5,
Right.
it has 7 straight.
So basically, Octa Agard just goes like just everything it's holding. It just basically undulates. You know how octopus ookie, and just kind of pushes it into the
Ookie.
pushes it into the thing, and
Into
then
the cell. Let's be
Hang on.
specific.
pushes.
It fails its dex save in the grease, too. So as you push it, it hits the
Wow.
Yeah,
grease and just slides across it, falls backwards, and slides all the way into the
Well,
cell.
it can't fall
Yeah.
backwards if
And-
I'm suctioned onto it.
Well, he's not
I
suctioning
released
on
it.
anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, he pushed it and
I
released
missed
it into
that.
the grease.
Mhm.
So it kind of falls and slides across,
Third Red Bull, maybe.
and you hear the metal grinding against the stone as it,
Yeah.
and it is now completely out of the way of the gate. With the momentum it gained with the
Mhm.
grease, it's about 10 feet inside that cell.
So can I close the cell door? I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Okay. So Agard, or my tentacles. I'm gonna reach the whole.
Because you have 15 feet
Everything.
of reach, right? That's
Oh, yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because you have 15 feet of reach, and you are 15 feet away from the door, so you're able to reach out with a tentacle.
I figured
and
like
kind of
one
grab the
motion,
edge
almost
and
like push
pull.
him in, and then grab the door and close it.
Yeah,
or the cell door. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as it closes,
Mhm.
Revert back to Agard form and say, until we get the keys back to lock this, grab your rod and let's secure the door so it can't get out.
I mean, have you even tried to lock it? You could lock it without a key. We
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
assuming it's like a cell door. If you need a key to unlock it, it needs a key to lock it too. Okay, well, can I feel like it's
So if you're holding the gate, you're going to be in the
Lock,
grease.
right?
So if you revert to Agard form, you would
Right.
move up to it and you'd be in the grease, so you'd have to make a dex check to see if you stay on your feet.
Okay. Hold on. But I mean, okay. Before I thought you did that at the end of your turn.
Well, but you entered into the grease. So it's
Okay.
anytime you enter or end your turn, correct?
I didn't enter the grease. I was already in the grease.
Oh yeah,
In octopus form, already in the grease.
Well, I was going to say you weren't because you could reach
Oh.
across without
Okay.
touching the ground with your 15
Can we
feet
get
of reach.
maps or something for some of this stuff,
Yeah.
dude? Because I'm like
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
confused.
I can
I'm sorry.
I
This
can throw
time
something
tonight,
together.
I am so lost. I apologize.
It's
Um,
it's fine.
Okay, what
It's what?
am I
COVID
doing?
brain. It really does
No,
fog your
no,
mind.
I agree with you. Once I realized what you said,
I had to do a training class while I had it. It was ridiculous.
Oh, that's interesting.
Wow.
Okay, that's oh no, it's not good. 13.
what was it say?
15.
Yeah. Okay.
Dang.
So as you
Agard
revert
falls
to
on his
Agard
ass.
form,
Yeah.
you're holding the door. You begin to slip and fall,
Uh
and as you land, you let go of the door,
huh.
and it doesn't move.
Okay.
You're now laying prone.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll say you used 10 feet of movement
Okay.
when you reverted to move to the door
Uh huh.
from where you were. So I mean,
Sure.
you could use half your movement to stand up.
I mean,
Step out
I
of the
think
grease
what,
if you
what I
want.
would probably do is as he's laying there, I'd say I slid a little bit away from the door, maybe too.
Mhm.
Look at Kadie and say, I don't know if it's locked, but if it's not, let's secure it with your rod until the keys get back.
So, real quick, I know it's not my turn yet,
Mm-hmm.
but these aren't like locks. It's just the cell doors that you open. and
Right, it's
lock.
like a lock in the
right,
door
no, I get
itself.
it. So it's not one that snaps. on
Right,
and off.
it's not
Okay.
like a padlock. No.
Right.
Cool. I
Okay.
had the padlock in my head.
I got you.
Okay. I heard you.
That's all you can do.
Okay. Then, Brakka,
Oh,
you are
ass.
up.
Brakka, realizing he has a whole raptor amulet, he's gonna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Handy dandy gift. He's gonna summon the organic raptor,
Mhm.
and then hop on.
Okay, and I think we said what? That's 50 feet of movement, I
Said
believe is what
50
the
or 60.
clawfoot is. I'm pretty sure clawfoot raptor's 50. So if you dash, you can move 100.
Okay.
You're there.
Yeah. So you're
Holy shit.
Yeah, just take him up. The raptor just screeches. and
Can we
then goes-
not forget the raptor
yeah,
next time?
you would be about 20 feet from the door where you stop.
Okay.
Because I think we said it was 170 feet and you moved 45 last turn. So you're 145 feet, so you're 25 feet away.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Puck's like,
What's your passive?
13.
13? Yeah. You don't notice that.
Damn it. I want that emerald dragon, man.
It's gonna eat Brakka.
It will not eat Brakka.
It is Puck's turn.
It will befriend it, and then we'll have a fucking emerald dragon.
He kind of curses under his breath for a minute and he sees the raptor. He's like, what? And then he just continues sprinting and he makes it about 60 feet. And he is going to continue the chase, sprinting towards it. So he's about 55 feet from where you are right now.
You said I'm 20 feet from the door?
You're about 25 feet. 25 feet from the door, and he's about, like I said, he moved 60 feet. You were 15 away, and then you moved 100, so he's like 55 feet away from you. So he won't be there. He won't be to the armory door next turn, but the one after that, he will be at the door and be able to get inside. So he is just dashing, chasing. Kadie, you are up.
Sorry, I was trying to look up at emerald dragon.
You don't even know it's there.
It doesn't matter. I'm so excited.
She heard dragon, and she was like, what? Brakka has a heart attack again?
No, Brakka actually dies this time.
Oh, they're quite beautiful.
So whose turn is it now? I forgot.
It's mine.
It's Katie's turn.
Oh, okay.
There's scholars. Damn it, guys! We gotta get this
Can
fucking
you say anything
dragon.
about RPG now?
Oh my gosh.
I think you mean TTRPG.
Okay.
No, I'm good. I don't have to go.
Oh, you know, just looking up.
So, I guess I will try to check the cell real quick to make sure that it closed. So I'm gonna go up to it real quick where Agard had closed it just to make sure it doesn't move.
You're gonna push on it? Are you gonna... Okay. How are you gonna do that?
Well, there's grease in front of it.
Mhm,
There's no other way for me to do that except for reach out to wiggle it.
So you're gonna step in and reach over Agard to wiggle the door?
I don't think I'm stepping over him.
I did slide a little bit away from the door, but probably not that far.
Yeah, he's still within the square there, but he's prone.
Prone.
So you'd be able to reach over where
Yeah.
he is to check the door if you want.
Okay, yeah.
But if you're reaching over him, you're stepping into the grease.
I understand. There's no.
Okay.
What other way
so then,
is there?
So then you have to make a dex check.
Okay. Do you see that?
It landed just outside.
I just like
Nice.
what in the world? It's a terrible roll, so I'm prone too. But
I mean, even if you're on the
Great.
ground, you can surely just grab the door.
Yeah.
And just
yeah,
shake it.
So you
like
gotta,
I would say, I grab and reach it, and as I step in, I'm like, oh god!
it's kind of like you fumble and fall on top of Agard.
yeah.
And as you fall on top of Agard, you reach out to brace yourself against the cell door, and it doesn't move.
Okay, cool.
So you kind of hit, and you're laying on top of Agard at this point.
Yeah.
You could stand up with your movement if you
Nasty.
want to, and step out of the grease.
Okay, so I'm kind of on Agard, doesn't move, so I'll just use, I guess, half my action to pick myself back up.
Okay. So yeah, so you're able to get back up, and you can step out of the grease if you want to use that movement,
Yeah,
and we'll
I
say
step
you're
out
right
of
at the
the
edge of the grease.
I'll step out of the grease and then help Agard up.
4, it doesn't move
Same
or do
thing.
any
Yeah,
actions,
it
right?
doesn't.
So it doesn't even stand up,
Okay.
right?
It's just
Okay.
locked up.
So he is.
This
You've
is the-
thrown it, it's slid in there, and it's still glowing purple, but it hasn't moved or shown any signs of life the last 2 turns.
That was the 6th turn so far.
Yep. And then Agard, you're up. You're laying in the grease. Kadie just fell on top of you and then stood up.
So
And
you
is
have my
helping him
movement
up.
to stand up, so I need to do it.
You're gonna
Yes.
help him up.
I said that.
Okay. So
So advantage?
since she's helping you up,
Am I here? It's like the 5th time tonight. I swear.
really?
Not you, but just in general.
So
I'm sorry, continue.
it's only a third of your movement to get up since you're being helped.
Oh, okay. But I do have to do the... If I'm going to get up and exit...
No, because you're leaving. So
Okay.
it's anytime you end your turn or enter it. So you're already
How long
in
does
it.
grease last? Does it go away after a while?
minute. I did it a turn before.
So it's at 7.
Confusion,
it's
yeah.
at
So
7.
it's still there for another 3 turns.
Or let me see actually. Yeah, a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, so Agard steps and walks out of the grease.
Okay. Are you going to head towards the armory, or are you
No.
standing there to talk to Kadie? Okay. So you two are now standing just outside of the grease.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice axe.
I think I'm going to keep it.
Are you... that's not a endgame question. I was going to say, are you proficient? I mean, Agard's got nothing else to do right now.
Did
so
you
he's-
see anything else in this when you were down there?
It's Reddy's turn.
Did you see any dragons in the cells?
You were the one that went through this.
Hey,
just wanted
I
to
smell
see.
dragon.
That's true. Can I smell my kin?
Do you smell emeralds?
No,
So-
Agard's just going to stay there and watch this thing in the cell. Make sure it doesn't have some ability to say, I don't need a key to open from the inside. Hey, Mitch.
that'd be funny.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Agard's going to hold an action
Okay.
in case it tries to do that.
Okay. What's the action?
Kick it in the nuts.
Nice.
Mm.
Doesn't have any.
It has a crystal though.
There you go.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Really?
What's it? What crystal?
It's glowing purple.
Oh,
So a stone? Are they crystals or are they stones? They're stones.
They're I guess crystals.
We keep saying stones, so I don't know what are we doing. Is it crystals or stones?
Well, the stones that we have, maybe it's different from the crystals that's keeping this thing together. But
I don't know. Okay.
we don't know yet.
This is an ancient prison too. I mentioned that earlier. This is Pukk said this is a very old prison.
All right. Let me see. What's my action? I lost track.
And you can't see the crystal. That was me making a joke because you said kick him in the nuts. And you're like, he doesn't have any. I was like, but he does have a crystal.
Okay. There you go. That's why I was confused.
Oh, so we can't see it.
Right. Yeah. But you do see a purple glow coming from him.
I mean, would
we've known
Agard and
that.
I put 2 and 2 together? No.
Roll insight.
Okay. Agard's. Oh yeah. Okay. He's gonna hold heat metal.
Hold heat metal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brakka, it is your turn.
Sweet.
Wow.
Brakka is going to. You said 25 feet.
Yes, you're 25 feet
Okay.
from the door.
Okay. Brakka and the rapper will just ride up the rest of the 25 feet. Assuming there's a lock on it, right?
You're able to hop off the door. Looking at it, it's the same as the cells. There's a sigil above the door,
Matching one.
matching one of the keys that you have.
Okay,
T-Rex?
so Brakka
No,
will
raptor.
unlock it.
Okay. You unlock it as it opens. There is just a armory filled with what looks like some weapon racks. There's armor hanging on the walls. There's all kinds of stuff inside this room.
Brakka's a kleptomaniac. Brakka's gonna start just taking shit. For now, Brakka's just gonna take a lot of stuff. Then he's just gonna call back to Pukk. The door's open.
I'm on my way!
Then Brakka is just going to.
Real life role
So
play.
from where we are, is there like does the hallway keep going, or is it like this is a dead end?
No, it dead ends at the armory.
Okay, so looking into the armory with like 60 feet of dark vision, do I see like any other like passageway, or is it just this room?
It's just this room. There's nothing beyond the room.
Okay.
The room is about like a 20 by 20 room. Like, it's a large room.
Okay. Man, it's gonna be funny if there's like a
Guarantee
mimic or
there's
something
like
in there.
scrolls in there for like dimension door or
There's
some
there's
shit.
a whisper, something like that. I guess since the door's open, Pukk can get whatever he needs to get out of there.
Is that all you're doing? Is looking through?
So he's not going to make it this turn.
Well, yeah, like
But
Brakka will just, after telling him the door is open, he'll walk back up to the rapper and like pat him on the side, and then get back on and start like going back to Kadie and Agard.
so you are headed back. Are you going to do that this turn, or are you going to wait for Pukk with the door open?
I'll wait for Pukk.
Okay. So Pukk will move another 60 feet and get close to the door. Kadie, you are up. You and Agard are standing outside of the grease, next to the cell that the construct is in.
Yeah. Now that I'm pretty sure, or Katie's pretty sure, that the door won't open since she fell into it and it didn't move, she'll start heading towards Brakka.
Okay. Are you going to dash or just move normal?
No, I want to move normal, and I want to observe the cells around to see what other prisoners there may be, and maybe help rescue some more.
So, but besides the one guy that
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, get me out of here,"
Which, by the way, I need the keys.
bag of holding.
Did you already put them in the bag of holding?
Yeah,
Son of a bitch!
they're in there.
Oh my god.
You did. Okay.
Oh god damn it. That's
I mean,
not...
I never said it.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Where are
just-
are they still on you,
Just,
or
just like on my side.
okay?
The rat rate him.
It happens.
Okay, so I'm moving towards where Brakka went and kind of observing the cells. I know about the human guy. Is there anything else that I can see a living?
So again, you're just moving 30 feet. You're not dashing. You're not moving
No,
your full
I'll
60.
move. I'll move the full 60.
Okay.
It's Kadie. She's skipping.
Yep.
So,
Skipped my loo.
so as Kadie skips down the hallway,
Oh god.
no, Kadie is headed towards Brakka. You guys are, you say 170 is where it was when you guys got up and started moving, right? So you move 60. You're about 100 feet away from Brakka and the Raptor. You don't notice anything yet.
Okay. So in the cells that I've looked at, I don't notice anything yet.
Not anything. As you're looking in there, you just see what looks like remains of previous occupants. There's bones in most of them. Some of them have like crumbling walls in between the two cells, but no other creatures or inhabitants at this point in time.
And where's the human compared to where I am now?
About 60 feet behind you.
Okay.
You and Agard.
It's right by me,
yeah,
right?
it was across the. It was across the hall from the
Can I
construct.
yell back and ask them what they're in here for? Like, what are you in here for?
Oh, I pissed off the wrong people. And he just kind of smiles.
Well, I wouldn't see him smile, but
Agard sees him.
Yeah.
This is the cell where you thought you saw the bottom half, like a wolf creature. And looking at it now, it is completely human.
so this isn't I thought it was the dragon.
The dragon is going to be on your
Further
right
down.
and about 20 feet.
Oh, okay. So this was a different person. And then,
Yep.
okay.
Gotta deal with like a werewolf or something. No.
Maybe not. I might not let that one out. I don't know the dragon's there, but I'm just like...
Brakka, roll insight real quick. Sitting on top of your raptor. Because you're just outside the door, right? You didn't move? Okay.
No. It's gonna be a no.
What did you roll?
Just a no.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't feel it.
Okay. I don't feel the menacing presence of a dragon.
7 for the construct. A 7.
Okay. I was confused.
The confusion.
Creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a random determined creature within its range. If it can't, it doesn't do anything.
Okay. It moves. It stands up. Uses this movement to stand up and moves towards the edge of the cell. And it gets to the door. And it pulls on the door. And nothing happens. And at that point, the construct head turns and looks at Agard, who's still standing there. And you just can see this purple glow coming from where the eyes should be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 7 turn for confusion, 8 for Grease.
Okay. Agard, you're up. Oh, wait. What is the save for confusion?
15. Said mine. So.
And it's wisdom,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, you rolled a 12.
Agard sees that it can't do anything at
Mhm.
the moment, so he turns to the human that Kadie was speaking to, and you say you pissed off the wrong people.
Yeah.
Explain, why are you here? Also explain, when I ran by, it certainly looked like you had a wolf lower half.
That's interesting. I've never heard that before. However,
Insight on that.
yep, go ahead.
Okay.
He's going to finish his statement, but
I know, but I'm just saying,
Insight is.
because it's two different things.
Yep.
17.
So I'm going to give you that insight for the whole statement because he's going to say like the whole thing. coming
Okay,
through.
sorry. Yeah.
So he's, interesting. I've never heard that before. The people who I upset were powerful people who I may have underestimated, and I thought I might be able to get one over on. With your insight, it's not that he's never heard that before. You feel like he's lying about saying that, but you do feel like he's being truthful about more powerful creatures than him and trying to deceive them.
Okay. Well, I certainly don't believe you're telling the truth about not hearing the wolf part of what I said before. Know that until I feel we could trust you, you won't be leaving the cell.
He kind of smirks and says, I don't feel like you have any reason not to trust me.
Okay, I'm going to roll inside on that too.
And he smiles.
Can I roll inside on that? Just a 14.
He's like the really creepy dude on a first date where you're like, my gut instinct
he
say I'm gonna end up in
believes-
trash bags.
I have been on a lot of dates with dudes, so
he believes what he's saying. Agard still gets kind of a uncomfortable vibe from what
Yeah.
he's saying.
okay.
Yeah, definitely one of those creepy dudes.
Oh, and then since that was just a conversation, can I go ahead and
Cast Moonbeam on him too.
yeah, just fry him up,
That'd be funny.
fry him up real quick.
What are you?
Tell me your secrets.
Oh my gosh, why do you turn to Batman all of a sudden? Rachel,
Because my throat.
Speak to
because
me.
my throat. Sorry.
Okay, Jesus. Take your time.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry.
Okay.
I get 6 berries,
Okay.
so I give one to him. This should sustain you for now.
He kind of reached out. Thank you.
That's it.
Eats it.
Wait a minute.
What?
The DM took a good berry.
Yeah.
Where is our good
That's
berries?
tragic.
Fuck.
Pick your poison. Which one?
Yeah.
I know,
Which one?
right? Fiery or regular?
At least with fiery, I know I'm getting like some type of pepper, not fucking rotten fish.
Oh
you
my
grab it?
gosh.
But I'll do the other one.
Okay.
I'll roll the dice and do the other one. That's fine.
It's right there in front of you. Can you reach it?
I rolled a 19, so it better be good.
I don't know.
What does a roll have to do with it?
I said I was
He was
going to
just
roll the
hoping.
dice and choose that one.
Oh. You gotta lift it up and. Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, dealer's choice. I'm just going to take the first one I grabbed. I swear to God, if this is dead fish.
I don't think you can close it on. Oh, can you?
No. It's okay.
It's good eating.
Is it sink water? Oh, it's bad.
Yep. What'd you get?
It was either barf or dead fish,
Okay.
Huh?
but it was bad. It was
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah. That's good, Barry. Thank you, Bean Boozled.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
So I'll put it this way. It was yellow with red dots, and that is either dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie, which it was not strawberry banana smoothie, or barf or peach, and it was not peach. So
I don't know. I don't like bananas.
Hey, you know.
it didn't taste like
Or
banana
peaches.
at all.
Oh, Jessica's gonna take one now.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Oh my God! Give me a minute.
I think it was the I think it was the barf. Based off of what I could see, because the dead fish looks like it's more yellow, not orange.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Alex.
Do you want to go ahead and take a break now?
Yeah, that was liver and onions for me. Yeah.
Okay. So he, you motherfucker. So he eats a good berry, and it's sustained for the rest of the fucking session from eating good berries.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was gross.
Your eyes are watering so bad.
So nasty.
Brings me pleasure.
Brakka, you're up. Pukk is about 20 feet away from, 15 feet from you, 20 feet from the door.
Okay. I guess Brakka will, since you said he's 20 feet from me, 25 feet from me.
Yes, he's 20 feet from you.
Okay.
Well, 15 feet from you, 20 feet from the door. Sorry.
Brakka will just say, I assume you know what you are looking for?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Don't let anyone out of cells.
Sure. You.
Why?
So you've been, how long have you been here? A few months? I'm just like saying this like as I'm like just like kind of like slowly walking on the raptor.
Yep. It just keeps going.
Okay. Interesting fellow. And I'll just start just going back to the rest of the group.
Okay, are you going to use double move to move 100 feet, or are you just moving 50 waiting on Pukk?
Can I see Agard and Kadie from where I am? Like just with the torchlight?
You can see the figures in the distance. You can see like silhouettes and outlines of them, but they're like 170 feet away, so they're like tiny little.
Okay.
They're like Brakka sized in the distance.
Right. Okay. From what I can see, does it look like they're like fighting or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Kadie is larger than Agard.
I was gonna say, Katie's like way out walking in your direction.
Yeah. How far is Kadie? Like 100 feet from you?
She moves 60, so yeah, about 100 away.
Okay. I'll just.
You're about 110. What's your passive perception again?
13.
13.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't make. I'll acid splash a defenseless dragon in this.
I'll put it this way. I'll give you a choice. If you're moving 50 feet,
I see Kadie, so I'm moving the like.
You're moving as close to Kadie as possible.
Yeah.
So when you hit about 60 or 70 feet, roll a d20. Not perception, just roll a d20.
Make this dragon hate us before
If it is 11 to
chance.
20, you don't have to roll perception.
I don't have to.
Cool.
I
You got
rolled
an
an
18.
You see a green glint to your left. You can do with that what you wish,
A green glint.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
glistening.
but it looks different than what you noticed from the metal bars and the flames.
Okay.
It's a different kind of
It's a
flash.
Okay.
emerald green.
It wouldn't.
I mean,
It would go
Brakka's
against everything that Brakka is.
knowing Brakka's going to go back and look at it.
Yeah.
You could stop where you're at and turn and look because you're on the
just,
raptor.
just pump the birds real quick.
So you get about 70 feet in. Well, no, I'd say 80 because you're about 20 feet from Kadie. When you see this next to you and you just kind of stop and turn and look,
That was me.
roll a
I hit
perception
my
check.
nail on accident.
Because I want to see what all you see in the cell. Because you definitely see the
8.
Emerald Dragon. 8?
Yeah.
In your frightened state, as soon as you realize that there's a dragon next to you, you don't notice some of the stuff that Agard has noticed.
Oh, that like it's pinned. To the ground or
You
something?
think it might be laying down sleeping
Okay.
in your mind. You just briefly look at it, and your eyes get big, and I'll let you go from there.
Okay. So yeah, Brakka will just. It's kind of that thing where it's like a deer in headlights,
Frozen in fear.
just like looks at it, and then Brakka's heart's gonna like begin to like beat out of his chest, and then he's just gonna slowly begin to just kind of walk down the hallway again. Like, I'd imagine that when Brakka gets like super scared like that, his pupils like dilate outwards like like a shit ton, to the point where like it's essentially like a cat where like their entire like their
Saucers.
yeah like just saucers, and he'll just keep walking just on the raptor. He'll probably be like holding the raptor pretty much, like just like holding on like onto the raptor, like hugging it, just walking down the hallway.
Would you be walking normal speed or slower?
Slower, definitely slower.
So you're only going to move about 15 more feet towards
That's
Kadie
fine.
at the end of this turn because of your shock and that. So at this point, you're about 35 feet from Kadie.
That's fine.
Or no, wait.
You said he was 20 feet away.
20 away, so about 5 feet. So you're right up near Kadie at this
Okay.
point.
You probably see Brakka like that.
And Kadie, what's your passive perception?
Which one? Wisdom or... I'm sorry, that says perception, specifically. And it's much like Jess's. 10.
I'm going to say
Don't look at me like
you
that.
notice that Brakka's eyes are saucers looking. He doesn't look at you. It's like 1,000-yard stare down towards the end of the hallway. Before we get to your reaction,
Yeah.
Pukk runs into the armory and will end his turn there because he's grabbing his stuff and putting it on.
He's gonna get attacked by a minute.
No, he's gonna... I bet you anything there's shit in there that he shouldn't have access to.
So,
So... Brakka, are you okay?
I mean, Brakka is not gonna say anything. You'll probably like look over, and then you'll probably see like the full view, of, like his eyes and everything.
Right.
And then he'll just kind of like just like look back forward. He'll say like just like under his breath, just like interconic. There's another one.
Another construct?
And another one.
What he said.
We got DJ Khaled here, everybody, and another one.
Keys. He's got the keys.
Sorry.
God damn it.
Oh man, I should have said it. I should have really said that Brakka is like holding the keys with dear life, so that that dragon does not get out.
Well, I mean,
they're like on his side, just like on his belt, but
okay.
Right.
So, seeing Brakka, are you okay? What? And I'm just gonna kind of, I guess.
Brakka will just say, he'll just like as he's just walking, just like point like at the cell.
So I'll walk over towards the cell and look inside.
Roll a perception check.
Ooh.
And
The dice want me to have this dragon, guys. 16.
go ahead and roll with advantage,
Oh.
because Brakka did point out what it was.
17.
Okay.
I don't know what one
As
point's
you
gonna do, but...
look into the cell and you start looking around, you see that it does have one eye open, the eye that's closest to the door, and it's kind of looking at you. It's this very deep, almost bluish green eye compared to the rest of the body. And as you look down, you can see that the front legs have shackles on them, are manticled, and there is a loop on the floor that they are through. You can see that there is a muzzle type device around the mouth, holding it shut, and it just kind of looks at you. And as you continue to look across the body, there are chains and an X across the top of it to keep it pinned to the ground so it can't use its wings or anything. So it is completely immobile, and it is just laying there, just looking at you.
Oh no! Oh no! Kadie goes to try to get the keys.
Brakka's gonna bite you. he's just gonna lash out in fear and bite someone.
All you hear is, "Oh no! Are you okay? Are you okay?" That's all. I feel for animals. It's just looking at me, and it's just like held down and constrained. Restrained? Constrained? Restrained.
It's restrained. It's a young emerald dragon, so it's large.
It's a baby. It's just a baby.
Well, it's like Alfred's age, like young.
Oh no! Yeah, I go try to get the keys. Do we want to contest this, or
hang on? But
fear?
before you go get the keys, so what exactly did you say at the door for the cell?
"Oh no!"
You hear in your head, "I don't know how long I've been here. Please, I need to get back to the Fey realm."
Oh no!
This is Kadie saying this out loud.
Yeah.
It has telepathy for 120 feet. So.
Oh no! Yeah, I go try to get the keys. Oh, I'm also. Can I think back to it? I guess, like, because I'm gonna think in my head. Do you know Alfred?
That's the best place to think.
I had to specify. Remember, we've got listeners.
Sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time. I got to keep thinking in my butt.
Thinking in my butt.
No, but can it hear me?
No.
Shit. Alright, well, I go try to get the keys.
This is where we're going to end this week's episode, as Kadie is communicating with an emerald dragon and is approaching a frightened Brakka in an attempt to get the keys from him to free the dragon of her shackles. Thank you, friends and fellow adventurers, for joining Cocked, a real play RPG podcast, as we explore the home-brewed lands of Manassas. Everyone here at Cocked really appreciates your support, and the feedback we have received so far has been overwhelmingly positive. In the next couple months, we have some exciting new things happening. Stay up to date with all of our shenanigans by following us on Instagram. The links for our show and the cast are in the episode description. Next month, we will be recording another one-shot hosted by Reggie, who plays Brakka, and our characters are all going to be level 20. Then, we will be releasing some prequel episodes for our Patreon subscribers. PSA, if you're interested in becoming a Patreon member, check out the episode description for a link to our Patreon. Any funds received in this manner go towards enhancing our show, and last but not least, we will be adding a new member to the cast in the next few months. Stay tuned, as a lot of exciting things are happening here. But of course, tune in next week to see if Brakka willingly gives the keys to Kadie, and if Jess is correct, and maybe the party shouldn't trust Pukk so much.
Shit. I really want to hit this thing with its own axe. That could just be a Jessica thing, well. At this point, I'm like, you motherfucker. Here's your own axe at your face.
This bitch.
But I don't want to leave Brakka with this one-armed goblin that we don't know anything about.
Or no, Puck's with you guys, I think.
No,
he's
he's
taking over.
15 feet away from you. He's following.
Yeah.
No, is it more like this?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, we were pantomiming a one-armed goblin
Yeah.
running down the
I
hallway.
pantomimed 2 arms, and Alex corrected me. It was 1 arm.
Oh my gosh.
No, Mom, I'm just running.